Hey everybody, it's your girl Cherise Taylor, Reese T, and you are inside Studio C. So I wanted to share a couple of stories that have happened to me very recently, as recent as today. Number one, I want to encourage everyone who views this in the Lord. And I want to encourage you that your story is not over. Your story is not over. God is not finished. So before you throw in the towel on 2013, understand that there are 3 weeks and 3 days left. And God can work out your situation, your challenge, your sadness, your disappointment. He can work things out, but you have got to have the right mindset. And there's just been so much going on with me in 2013, and we'll summarize that in another episode of Studio C. But I've been very blessed this year, very blessed, extremely blessed. And I was reading an article tonight, actually, in the November issue of In Touch magazine, which is by pastor and teacher Charles Stanley. And it was talking about waste, and it was talking about how we waste so much, and we get need and want and all of this stuff confused and twisted and confused. And it just made me think just again about how blessed I am. I have plenty. I have plenty. And I'm not just talking about material things. I'm talking about gifts. I have Christ in my life. I have a healthy mind and a healthy body. I have my parents with me. I have my brothers, my sister-in-law, my nieces, and my nephews, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles. I am so blessed with friends and coworkers and neighbors who I really don't know a lot of my neighbors, but I'm blessed with neighbors who some of them seem like they're okay. But I'm really blessed. I'm extremely blessed. And so I just want to encourage you, even though Thanksgiving has passed, we're to be grateful every day. And if you didn't in 2013, keep a gratitude journal of some sort. I encourage you to start that in 2014 because it helps you stay focused. Because I do get in my moods, you all. I do. I get in my moods where I'm just kind of and grumbling and this and that. And having a gratitude at the end of the day or the beginning of the day, whenever you get it in, sometimes depending on my schedule, it's at different times, but just kind of helps you calm down and get refocused. So I encourage you to do that. But the two stories, and then we'll talk some music. The two stories. Last night, I was thinking to myself after work, I'm so hungry. And you know what? I don't want the leftovers in the refrigerator. I want some McDonald's right now. And we all know McDonald's is horrible. It's bad food. It's not good for you. It's not healthy. It does not support a healthy lifestyle. And so, I'm selling my It Works Global Health and Wellness. You can go like the page. I will be posting and explaining more about that in 2014. But I joined that company because I needed to change my mind and cultivate a mind of health and wellness. But last night, I'm not going to lie, I wanted some McDonald's. I did. I wanted some fresh fries with salt, and I did. And so I said, no, we're going a different way, Cherise. Fit, Fab, and 40. Remember, Fit, Fab, and 40. So I was on my way, and I said, I'll just have the leftovers, and I'll go to sleep, which is bad, too, to eat and go to bed. But anyway, you all know I just keep it real. So before I knew it, I had that thought not to go to McDonald's, and I was turning into the McDonald's, honey. I was turning in. And so I went through, and let me just tell you, the guy who took my order was so magnificent and so wonderful. And I said, this must be the reason I needed to pull into this McDonald's. He was so great. I had him, when I went to the second window to pick up my order, I said, can you please go get the young man at the order taking window? And, or the money taking window. And I said, your personality is magnificent. You are wonderful. You're wonderful. You have made a long day have a nice little cap for me. And I said, here's $5. And he said, oh no, I can't take it. I said, you better take this $5. I said, it's not much. I said, but it's what I have on me, and I want to bless you with it. And so I did. I said, go get your manager. I told the manager, he's great. He's wonderful. Treat him well. And I encouraged her, and the service there when I do go is always good. Now, that was the first story. So sometimes we have intentions to do one thing and we end up doing another. Then today, I went to church service, and it was wonderful, by the way. Oh, praise and worship and the Christmas decor and everything. The word was really good. But anyway, I was kind of, on my way to church. I was thinking, and afterwards, I'll stop at CVS. I need some new dishcloths, and I need some light bulbs. And I saw it. I did that. And I grabbed some Christmas cards too. Yay. And then the Lord was just like, because my plan was to go get some bread coal and come on home. Just go get a nice warm bowl of soup. Oh, their potato soup is the best. But anyway, I'm going to stay focused. So I heard something else, new direction to go to Ponderosa. And I'm like, Ponderosa? I haven't been to Ponderosa in umpteen years. But anyway, I said, okay, I'll go to Ponderosa. Maybe I just need to go to Ponderosa. So I went to Ponderosa. I treated myself to a very lovely dinner. Yes, I did. And it was really it was different. It's not the Ponderosa that I remember from back in the day, and maybe that's why some of them have not made it, because there's not a lot of Ponderosas around. Do you have a lot around where you are? I don't. But I had it, and the gentleman, again, that waited on me was lovely, and I gave him 2 invitations to come to my church's Christmas production, and I'm laughing because the church I went to tonight is not the church that I gave him the Christmas invitation to, but whatever. So, I gave him his tip. I gave him that. But as I was sitting there, I thought, why am I here? Why did Spirit say that I needed to come here? But I observed some things while I was sitting there, and it helped me kind of bridge some gaps with some other areas of my life and gave me some ideas. So when the Lord speaks, just do what he says, because you may not really understand in the moment that he's instructing, but just do what he says to do. Just do what the Spirit guides you to do. And if you're plugged into the Word and you're praying and you're going by the Spirit's leading instead of your own, it's not going to be the wrong thing to do when you hear from the Lord. But I felt like, as a single woman sitting there in the middle of this restaurant, eating my meal, I said, this is good. This is good for other people to see that you don't have to have friends, a group of friends. You don't have to have a man or a woman to go out. And I go to movies. I don't do a lot of movies, but when I want to see something, I will go by myself. I sure will. And if there's something I want to see, I went to Powell Symphony Hall this May and saw this beautiful tribute to Whitney Houston. Do the things that you want to do. Live your life. Your life is not incomplete without a mate. Okay? As I said before, a sundae, an ice cream sundae, is still a sundae, even when you take the cherry off the top. And that's what a mate is. A mate or significant other should be the cherry on top. They shouldn't be the whole smorgasbord, because you're asking that person to do and be too much for you. God should complete you, okay, not a mate. So, or a significant other. So, I am totally open to God sending Mr. Right at the right appointed time. But until then, I am very content. I'm very happy. I feel like I'm in line with my life's purpose and plan. And I think because I can relate to how people feel who don't have a mate, or they're anxious about it. And some people will be like, oh, Sharice, you're 39 and don't you want to have a mate by the time you're 40? And some people at the holidays, it's very difficult because they're like, it's another New Year's Eve without someone, it's another Valentine's Day. I don't think that way. I just don't have that. And I'm like, God, why don't I have that? Not that I want it, but I think part of it is that He's equipping me so that I can help and reach out my hand, you, and say, let me help you. Let me help you feel better about your singleness. So maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't have, verification on that yet, but maybe that's why. Maybe that's why in this season I'm content. I don't have any anxiety about a mate or, any of that stuff, so that I can help other men and women feel comfortable in their single season. So that's all I have. Now, really quick, music-wise, if you have not gone over to my page, Studio C, please do so on Facebook, because I have announcements to make for the new year. I'm going to do some singing. I'm gonna get my sing on, yes I am. I'm gonna get my sing on, yes I am. I'm gonna get my sing on, yes I am. But so you can go there and you can like it. And I'm excited about some other things that I'm doing, some coaching in the realm of music. And so I will be announcing all of that at the new year, 2014. The Lord told me in 2013, the beginning, the word that He gave me was that the curtain is raised in 2013, meaning it's showtime. It's showtime. It's time to birth the new thing. It's time to draw the curtains. To open the curtains and to go forth and take your place center stage. And I have seen so many co-workers and family members and friends and associates just birth something new in this year. So it's exciting to see God's word come to pass. And I'm praying and waiting for His on-time word for 2014. But I'm just excited. I hope that you're excited for the new year. Couple of things. Just if the Holy Spirit speaks to you to do something, to say something, to speak to a person, to go to a certain restaurant, just do it. Just be obedient. And the other thing that I wanted to say was, if you are a single man or woman, be happy. Be happy in this season, because this can be a good time, before the mate, before the kids. There'll be no kids coming out of these gates. But for some of you, there may be kids. So, but enjoy this season, embrace it. And you know what? If you are a single woman, I have something called Precious Jewels. They're meetings every second Saturday. I conduct them with my mother. And we talk about some of these things. So join us. Let's fellowship. Let's shine together. And we'll talk about that. And we can support you and help you and pray with you to get you to a place of peace. We're going to take the journey together. that's all I have. I'm going to be doing more singing in 2014, and so you'll have opportunity to come out and see me and all of that good stuff. I appreciate your support with Inside Studio C. As you know, in October we just had our the video blog, whatever you want to call this, Studio C TV, celebrated its 1 year anniversary. So thank you all for your support. And this episode's getting way too long, so I'm going to wrap it up. I love you with the love of the Lord. Be encouraged, and remember that the best is yet to come. Take care. Bye-bye.